Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we discuss about Sichuan-Tibet Highway. Sichuan-Tibet Highway is the name of a high-elevation road located in China. Nonetheless, it's a regular route for truck drivers heading to the roof of the world. How long is the Sichuan-Tibet Highway? The road is 2.142 kilometers, 1,330 miles, long, running from Chengdu of Sichuan on the east to Lhasa in Tibet on the west. Originally called the Sichuan-Tibet Highway, a section of the number 318 National Trunk Highway takes you through vast, open landscapes with majestic peaks vaulting skyward. The plateau areas are dotted with castellated Tibetan homes and an infinite number of contentedly munching yaks. Travelers can enjoy the magnificent and changeable scenery ranging from warm spring to cold and snowing winter, which makes you intoxicated. This climate will be changing in front of you and you may think, days in heaven, but years on the earth. Is the Sichuan-Tibet Highway challenging due to the elevation? Landslides and rock avalanches are common. The road stretches into Lhasa, passing Huai'an, Gars and Chamdo, and traverses 14 high mountains which average 4,000-5,000 m, spans dozens of famous rivers, Dadu River, Jinsha River, Lanzang River, Nujiang, crosses Primeval Forest and numerous dangerous sections. Oxygen is scarce, only half of that at sea level. On top of this, the road itself presents challenges. It makes 99 harrowing switchbacks along a 38-kilometer stretch as it swings down the mountainsides, starting at the 4.651 meters (15,259 feet) Yila Mountain, before descending nearly 1,200 meters to a dangerous bridge. If that's not enough, drivers must contend with regular landslides coming down from the cliffs, and the army stands on guard at the pass 24 hours a day. The Sichuan-Tibet Highway is also infamously known for bad driving surfaces and sharp mountainside hairpins. Driving along single-track sections in bad weather can be a great challenge to a less experienced driver. How long does it take to drive the Sichuan-Tibet Highway? The road can be impassable in winters. Rain, ice, and a host of other chilly winter challenges last for close to 10 months, making driving along this road a treacherous journey, even for most experienced driver. The road is not paved, which makes it a mud trap during the rainy season. You will often come across 1,000-car jams stretching for miles. The real danger is not in getting stuck in the jam, but in the hostilities that crop up among bored drivers. There are constant fights, theft, harassment, and even kidnappings for money when drivers are stuck in the mud for weeks. The trip may take around 15 days if you are not in a hurry. When was the Sichuan-Tibet Highway built? Construction of the highway began in April 1950, and on December 25, 1954, it was open. Sichuan-Tibet Highway is dangerous but a beautiful road route, where you can feel the real nature. Snow mountain peaks, mountain passes and deep gorges can be seen along the road route. In China, the number of deaths caused by car accidents had nearly doubled in the past 20 years. Climbing from 3.9 to 7.6 per 100,000 of the population between 1985 and 2005. The sight of wrecked vehicles scattered along the highway are a common scene. In 2011, a bus was reported to have veered off the road and plunged into a deep ravine, killing 16 passengers. China National Highway 109 connects Beijing with Lhasa. It runs westwards from Beijing via Datong, Yinchuan, and Xining to Golmud before turning southwest to Lhasa. The portion of the highway from Xining to Lhasa is known as the Qinghai-Tibet Highway. The total length of the route is 3,901 kilometers. What is the Sichuan-Tibet Highway Northern Route? Image result for Sichuan-Tibet Highway. Running from Chengdu in Sichuan Province to Lhasa, the capital city of Tibet, the Sichuan-Tibet Highway is more than 2,000 kilometers of tarmac road that links the lowland basin of Chengdu, as well as the rest of southern China, to the high-altitude plateauland of Tibet. A bus ride along one of the world's riskiest roads leads to altitude headaches, near-death experiences and one of the last chances to see Tibet as it once was. Double rainbow. A passenger on the bus yelled. Look to the left. We were somewhere in the Hongduan Mountains that stretch across the western portion of China's Sichuan. Below us, twin kaleidoscopes of color hung above a rushing gorge, hundreds of meters below. Related slideshow, World's Most Treacherous Roads. The site was a bright spot on what had thus far been a punishing journey through one of the world's most remote regions. Moments earlier, my fellow passengers and I had spent the better part of a half hour pulling our bus out of the mud with a rope attached to the bottom of the vehicle, more concerned about the driver toppling over the edge of the cliff than the rope's perpetual tendency to break and leave us covered in mud. The mishap would be the first of many similar incidences, a 2-week journey of breakdowns, police barricades, constant delays, headaches and altitude-induced vomit-stained windows. But that is the price of witnessing the haunting beauty of the Sichuan-Tibet highway, one of the world's most dangerous, highest and most punishing roads. Most of the 4,000 kilometer plus loop between the Sichuan capital Chengdu and the Tibetan capital Lhasa cuts through the former region of Kham, composed mainly of the present-day Tibetan Autonomous Region, as well as of parts of former Tibet that were annexed into mainland China from the 18th century until the mid-20th century. With mishaps included, a bus ride between any two cities in this remote region can take long enough for passengers to watch the sun both rise and set over the surrounding peaks, but winding along the precarious roads at altitudes that reach nearly 5,000 m rewards the intrepid traveler with sweeping mountain views, studded with stupas, prayer flags, monasteries, otherworldly rock formations and perhaps the occasional double rainbow. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like my channel.